Thank you. Got my bits of paper. I've had a glass of Prosecco, so hopefully this will go swimmingly. I firstly want to say to Matt and Jennifer, it's Jennifer, right? Yeah, I got something from both of your talks. I'm a runner, and I don't know that I'm going to get in the cold, though, to try and improve my speed by 29% or something. But thanks for the tip, but I don't think I'll be doing that. And Jennifer, I have an autistic daughter, so a lot of what you said resonated, and she's now an adult, but has 1,001 comic tattoos all over her because she gets obsessed with comic characters, which kind of you touched on that. So I got something from both of your talks, so thank you very much for that. There's not really many laughs in my talk, I'm afraid. But I wanted to just share a few bits with you about resilience. And a question I didn't ask myself for a very long time was what I wanted to achieve with my life. I always knew that I wanted to be someone, be something to other people, to impact lives, to be more, do more, and have more. But I allowed myself to get pulled, I guess, along by other people and other people's hopes and dreams. And I went down every rabbit hole that there was on offer. Every shiny new penny that got offered to me, I took it. Every opportunity, I went after it. And every world and his wife basically pulled me off track. So I didn't really get very far in life, actually. And excuse me with my notes. I want to ask you a question. You know, how many of you want to achieve something with your life? Yeah, I thought so, because I'm no different. I think most people do, don't they? We want to achieve something with our lives. So actually, there's two most important days in our life are. Sorry, I'm not used to a microphone. I don't know if it's just making a spitty sound if it's just me. But anyway, sorry. Whoever's next. You might want to wipe that off. But anyway, back to the serious bit, Sam. Right, the two most important days of our lives are the day we're born, I think we'll all agree with that one, and the day when we understand why we were born. Now, I recently learned, and I'm no science geek, but I recently learned that there's I think it's something like 400 trillion to 1 chances of us actually being born. You're nodding your head, Lisa, so I'm guessing that's right. Yeah, when I heard that, I was absolutely blown away by that statistic. And it actually made me think that potentially, actually, we are created on purpose. When the odds are so big, are we really created on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose? So that really got me thinking. So when you understand what you want to achieve out of your life, one of the things when that penny drops, which it has for me, you realise that you have to become very resilient, because your friends and your family who love you, apparently, will chastise you, will cast aspersions, judgments and opinions, none of which you want, but they'll give it to you anyway. And so you have to get very thick skin. You have to become resilient. There's no question about it. You have to. Now, in this funny thing called life... Oh, no, sorry, let me just go back. I'll just talk about resilience quickly. You know, in order to build resilience, there's hundreds of things that we could do, but some of the things that I believe in and that I share with other people and with myself is that I think that can help improve resilience is, one of the things is self-belief. You know, you have to have self-belief to become resilient. Now, that's something that comes around with mindset. You have to really work on your mindset to improve your self-belief. You have to have direction. You have to understand where you're going, what your mission is, and what you're trying to do. You have to, one of the really key things is you have to be flexible and adaptable. I don't mean physically, I mean in your thinking and your solution focus, because if you go into business or if it's something personal, when you get all the shit that's thrown at you, apologies for the swearing, there probably will be more. I try and switch it off and it just doesn't work. Mortal a testament to that, maybe. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, you know, if you're inflexible and you're rigid in your thinking and your practices, you are going to fail at the first hurdle. So in order to be resilient, you really have to be flexible and adaptable. The two last things I'll share with you about resilience that I think are really important. One is you have to learn to regulate your emotions. Ever been in an argument? fly off the handle. You say things in the heat of the moment and you wish you never said it. Well, you know, in order to, I think emotion regulation is super, super important in being resilient. I've been in business for 20 years next year, and I've been in property the whole time. I've also run other businesses alongside that. And somebody ripped me off once for 100 grand. Now, that might not be, okay, you all agree that's a lot of money. Yeah, it was a lot of money to me too. And I can tell you there was a lot of emotion. A freaking hell of a lot of emotion. And I really had to learn very quickly how to regulate myself, because you don't get solutions by being emotionally all over the place. So emotion regulation is really important in being resilient. And the last one I'll share with you about what I think you need in order to be resilient and to go after your goals and your dreams and whatever it is you want to achieve in life is seek support. It's something us humans don't really like to do very often, but it is absolutely invaluable in order to build your resilience and to go after your goals and your dreams. Now, this thing called life throws a lot of shit our way. We'll face a lot of adversities. Sorry, there's another swear word in there. We all face setbacks and challenges and problems, failures, rejections. That's just part of life. Doesn't matter where you hide, pain is going to find you. It will. Whether you're a good person, a bad person, happy, sad, positive, negative, pain, problems, trials and tribulations will find their way to your door. So you just as well go after what the heck it is you want anyway. Because whether you sit back and do nothing or go after your dreams, pain, setbacks, rejection, failure will find all of you. Agree? Amen. And the thing with setbacks is, you've probably heard this one, setbacks apparently are setups. Setbacks are setups for comebacks. Is that the one? Yes. Apparently, and if you've got a really good mindset, that one does work. So, that's something to think about. Now, when I look back over my life, in my earlier years, I had the bad, tragic experience of being abused as a child through my primary school years. And I'm not saying that, someone did me wrong. At the end of the day, we all have a story. We've all had challenges. We've all faced problems. And as good old Forrest Gump says, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And none of us do. None of us know what we're going to get. One of the things that got me through all of that was being resilient. And there's this great saying, and I don't know who said it, so apologies to whoever did say it, but in life, things will happen around you, and things will happen to you, but the most important thing that happens are the things that happen in you. And that has always stuck with me. So, you say that again? Yeah, sure. Things will happen around you, things will happen to you, but the most important things that happen are the things that happen in you. About mindset, attitude, all of that. Resilience at the end of the day. Now, obviously, because of some of my past experiences, I went through some periods of depression, felt overwhelmed, not able to cope particularly well. And one of the things that sort of got me through was asking for help. And as you remember in my little list, I said about seeking support. And that's one thing that I went and did. On several occasions, I went and got support. And if I could give you one little piece of advice and you take away something from my talk, other than the quote that's not even mine, thanks, I'm joking, is the one thing I would say is please ask for help. Ask for help not because you're weak, but ask for help because you wish to remain strong. Ask for help and don't stop until you get it. Now, at this point in my life, as I said, I'm a business owner, but I'm now a coach as well, which I absolutely love because I love people. I love helping people to be more, do more, have more, and reach their full potential. I absolutely love it. So I've found my thing. I've found the thing that lights me up and gets me out of bed. And somebody said to me the other day, do I cartwheel out of bed every day? Nearly, pretty much, because I love helping people. And a question I ask people is, you know, when you meet people, we all say it probably, oh, what do you do? And they'll go, and they'll tell you about your job and they'll describe it to you. And I say, oh, great. Is that your passion? And majority of people will go, no. And statistics show that I think it's something like 86% of people hate their jobs. That's obviously another true one. Which again is quite staggering that amount of people hate their jobs. So then I say to them, well, what are you living to do? Were we put on this planet to work for a living? I don't know, maybe that's a question that, again, you could take away with you. What are you living to do? And if you're not doing it, why are you not doing it? I think I might be nearly out of time. Yes. But what I want to sort of before I close, look, we talked about social media and that. Please connect with me on social media. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Sam Adams Coach. Please come and find me there. You'll probably get some free coaching online. I wanted to talk about purpose. I really wanted to get that in. I haven't. Okay, I'll come back because I think we all have a purpose, and I wanted to really get that in. Anyway, connect with me on social media. What I'd love to do for everybody in this room, please come and find me or send me your email through social media. I have a questionnaire. It's a brilliant questionnaire. It digs really deep and exposes you to find out what it is that you want out of life, what you want to achieve from this life. So email me or connect with me on social media. I'll send you that email for free, send it back, I'll scrutinise it, and then I will even give you a 15, 20-minute free call afterwards, and we can chat about it, help you get some clarity, and maybe understand where it is you want to go in the future, what it is you want to achieve in this amazing life that we've all been given at that 400 trillion to 1 chance. And finally, please, before you go, reflect on who you are, find out what resonates with you, what lights you up, go after your goals and your dreams, and because I think actually we are all stronger and more powerful than we give ourselves credit for sometimes. Just go after whatever it is you want to achieve in life. Thanks very much.